Alright YouTube, what's going on? It's Hightower 5000 here. Welcome back to another video. Now I do apologise, my voice sounds very croaky, it's very sore right now, but I need to get this video up today. So today, as you can see, I'm starting off doing some herb lore. Now these clips are from over about 2 weeks. I've actually not done one of these in a while. I've been doing a lot of quests, which I want to do because it's good to see, because I'm mainly a quest channel and a guides channel. So I have actually gained quite a lot of levels though, however I can compress it down in this video because a lot of it's the same. So I'm doing some herb lore, and that might be a surprise to some of you. The reason is just because you'll end up seeing my prayer gains, and obviously when I get to 92, 95 prayer, I want to have a good herb lore level so I can do overload. So I'm starting to train herb lore and prayer at the same time as well. Had my enlightenment aura, so I was like, you know what, let's actually use it efficiently. Let's go ahead and use it on herb lore. And what I'm doing is I'm making Sardamon and Brews here. Sardamon and Brews I thought was the best thing to go with. Yes, it's not the best XP GP loss. I could make something that would lose me less money, but this is getting me like 180 XP per potion. You times that by 2, that's 360, whereas before I was doing like a super restore or something like that, I was maybe only going to be getting 125 normal and 250. So in the long run it's more XP, it's faster, which is better because that's me making more use of my aura really, which I'm happy about. There we go, that is the level. I'll give you a wee update. Basically I was only like 25 minutes or something into my aura. I'm only about 100k off getting to level 92 as well, which is quite good. I'll get round to training it again soon. Currently, this past week, this was 2 weeks ago's enlightenment aura. I used it on prayer, which you'll see later on in this video. But I still have the intention to train herb lore, and right now it's not at its most expensive, and I know it's just gonna really, the markets are really gonna fuck up for double XP weekends, so that's why I want to go ahead and do some of it now before the markets really fuck up and you lose even more money. So for this past week, as a lot of you know, I've been training prayer if you've been in my friends chat. I'm going to speed this part up because this is me actually getting from level 80, I believe, all the way to 89 prayer. And I'm actually still training it to this second. Right now I'm dual screening and training it. I was like, I really need to get on with prayer. Started doing it, didn't mind it actually because I've been watching a lot of YouTube stuff recently. I thought, you know, I can do these two things at once, which is great. I've ended up getting like 2 million XP so far. Managed, of course, when I did Temple of Senstein about 2 weeks ago, I think it was now, I managed to get the new Curses spellbook, prayer book even. I always get that mixed up, lunar spellbook, prayer book, spellbook, so I always get that mixed up. Anyway, once I unlocked it though, it was really good because it gave me that incentive and that motivation, which has sort of been lacking in prayer, to go ahead and start training it. And I've actually really helped myself out, unlocked some good prayers. Soul Split's coming up at 92, and then I got Turmoil at 95, obviously, so those are the two big ones that I do really want to get. Quite excited about that, however it is still going to take me some time. I've used this week's enlightenment aura on it, which you'll see in one of these clips here. Overall it's a very similar method I'm doing. So far I've done about 8k dragon bones, I think maybe probably about 10k now, to be honest. Not checked my bank in a day or so, but it is good to see because I remember a while ago on a Road to Max episode I was saying, oh, the prayer grind begins, and I trained about 100k. Didn't even get a level up, I'm pretty sure, and got bored. Or I might have got from like 7 to 8 to maybe 80 or something. This is the real grind so far. So that's me got majority levels. My total level has absolutely jumped up dramatically. I mean, that's 9 whole levels in a week alone on prayer. Wasn't really training any other skills, to be honest. The only thing I was doing was prayer. You will see some other skills though at the end of this. I was just curious to try out some of my prayers, which you'll see me and hear me talk about in a few minutes time. But it's cost me a lot of money, prayer, but it's definitely worth it. Right now dragon bones are at the cheapest they've ever been. I think there's possibly bots back in the game. That would really explain why the prices really dropped. Not 100% sure on that though, but I bought like enough to get me to level 96 right now, which is good enough. Want to get to 95, I'll have enough to get to 96, and then we'll really see where we go from there, because I don't know if I want to get 99 straight away, because from 96 to 99 it's still going to cost me a lot of money. But I also have the Bone Crusher, and I've not done any combat yet. We'll just have to see where things go, but I think we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We're nowhere near there yet. We're probably about a third of the way through my goal right now, so the next stage I'll be getting 92, and the final stage I'll be getting 95, and finishing off my dragon bones. I'm roughly gaining about 250k per hour. That's on a good day. I mean, I'm usually gaining about 230 or so k. What I'm doing is the Gilded Altars method. This is probably the best method. I know there's the Elf City method, but I don't really know what that is. This is the method I've been doing. It's been working out really well. 250k an hour. And because, especially at level 80, the level gap was only about 200 XP. It was absolutely great because I was getting 2 levels a day. Now I'm at the stage where I'm at about 89, 90, it's about a 500k gap per level, which is quite a lot, but I'm sort of used to it now that I've got a lot of levels up in this area. I know the difference, the big XP gaps. So I've got a few 99s, whereas when I was doing my first 99 it was so, that dragged so bad, but now I've got a lot of levels around level 90. It's really not too bad at all. And yeah, my throat is absolutely killing me. So I'm going to stop talking, we're going to move on to the next clip. So I'm going to try and redo the commentary for this, because I did this at like 2:30 in the morning last night. My throat was even worse. I sounded like I honestly wanted to commit suicide. So as you can see, I'm in the Abyss right now, and you might be like, why are you in the Abyss? Well, as you've just seen, I've got a shit ton of prayer levels, and I was like, you know what, I fancy a change. I fancy trying some of these prayers out. And to be honest, none of the prayers that I've unlocked so far are actually that amazing, like Soul Split and Turmoil, as it says, are the big ones which are coming up. But I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and do that. I'm also wanting to try and get some charms anyway for Double XP weekend coming up, because I want to try and get a few summoning levels, which would be really, really nice to see, and I'm looking forward to that. But I need to actually go ahead and get charms. Now I realise from the best you'll mainly get green charms, and yes, green charms aren't the best, but I've got such a vast quantity, and on Double XP weekend it's going to be different as well, so I'm getting some greens here. I'm also training though magic. I managed to get magic level here, a defense level, and I'm pretty sure I got a constitution level as well. And I'm already like halfway through to another defense level. Got the best part of about 200 green charms, which is pretty fucking awesome. Got about 20 crimsons, a few blue, and I'm not actually taking gold anymore. I decided that I'm just going to get the XP, so every so often you get some summoning XP coming up your screen. That's because I'm actually changing the gold charms into summoning XP. Don't ask why there's a bone crusher in my inventory. Don't ask why there is a gold charm in my inventory. That's me just sort of fucking up. That was me being a bit stupid. I didn't really plan too well. Yes, I've not got the best armor, but I don't seem to be taking much damage though, so it's fine, which is good to see. Anyway, there we go. So there's my constitution level, or I still want to call it hit points. That's what it really is for me, because it's always been hit points. When I started Runescape, it was called hit points. Don't know why they changed it, they just did. Kind of annoying. But anyway, this is actually a great way to train combat. Turns out I was landing up getting really, really fast defense training here. Good magic training as well. Never realised how good the Abyss was actually. Not been to the Abyss in a while. It's probably since range. I would need to get a 75 range requirement for Plague's End. That was when I was last here with Chinchompas. That was relatively fast as well, but I remember back then I was having to go and bank and use lots of prayers and all that sort of stuff. Now my combat stats have obviously got a lot better. This is probably back when I had a total level of about 2,100. This is before even road to max. This is the last time I was here. So it's a very, very long time ago. Now things have changed, so now I can get a lot of XP from here. It's really AFK as well actually. I was just watching a YouTube video while doing this last night. Absolutely wonderful. As you can see, there's 2 levels, and I'm about to get a magic level as well, which I'll get in the next clip I believe, but really, really good XP all round actually. Again, I brought a really stupid inventory set. I've hardly used any of it. It's a bit stupid, but really happy about this. It's an AFK way to train a lot of skills. Right now it is magic and defense, and obviously get some constitution with that, but in the future I might come here with a two-handed weapon and maybe do attack or strength. Right, so fast forward now about another 10 minutes. This is me getting a magic level, so there we go. Not too exciting. I don't think I really unlock anything yet. Oh, I get 1 or 2 new things at 86. I think actually 1 or 2 of them are just unlocked from the Dream Mentor quest I did the other day, which is good to see. But I'm not going to probably use them, to be honest. What I want to get to is 80, no, I want to get to 92 magic so I can get another blood barrage thing. That's what I really want to get to. However, I'm some way away from that. Anyway, that is going to wrap up this video. I realise it's quite short, but I had condensed it down just because it was a lot of repetitiveness. All I've done really is been to the Abyss and got prayer levels. Now yeah, I did get a herblore level at the start. That took a little bit longer. The Abyss stuff is very similar, the prayer stuff is very similar, so just condense it down. All in all, I probably got about 12, 13, if not 14 levels this episode, which is probably one of my biggest, but again, it's not too entertaining, so that's why I've condensed it down. Hope you understand. Anyway, that is going to be all for this video, so please leave a like, rate and subscribe if you're new around here. Hope you learned something from this Road to Max episode. Go ahead and train maybe something in the Abyss or go do some prayer. And that is all, so my name is Hightower 5000 and I'm out. Adios.